It's intense to start with, like, because you realise that this is life. It's not
big change.
Coming on as a graduate, you don't think you'd even get a look in. And probably in a lot of grad schemes you wouldn't. They've took us on and they've sort of let us find our own niche.
Yeah, 100%.
Me and my friends were chatting and I was like, all I want is a fashion job with numbers. And I just thought that's so unrealistic. And then I sort of manifested it for myself, I guess.
Welcome to the Life at Next podcast, Eve.
Hello, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. So you are a logistic management graduate in Total Platform as part of our distribution area, right?
Yeah, it's a long title.
Got it right. I got it right, yeah. Right, so we're going to dive into that title in a sec. Yeah. But before we do, please like, please subscribe, and please leave any comments or anything on the episode once you've heard. And let's dive into it, shall we?
That's fine.
Cool. So talk me through that. Like, what is that title? Like, what do you do at Next? Obviously, it's graduate.
Yeah.
So how long have you been here?
So I started in September. So I've been here for about 8 months. It's not 8 months, but in my head it feels it.
Right.
But I'm not sure. Every time I work it out differently. So basically there was like 15 of us to start with. It's the biggest like graduate cohort they've had for donkey's years. So 12 of the guys are going to be ASMs at the end of it. So they're completely operational and be all stuck in with that type of thing. And then 3 of us to start with. 2 of us are in Total Platform. So it's sort of managing the relationship with the clients or partners, brands, to make sure they're happy with the service we're giving us, but also to adjust it and tailor it to their needs.
And these are the brands for people that might be not aware that basically we have either partnered with or bought ownership of, or these are people like Gap, Reese, Jojo, Jules,
Orbin.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot. Fat Face,
yeah. Yep. Those kind of brands, they're the ones you say when we talk about brands and Total Platform, aren't they? Yeah. So
the brands that they've still got their own team on their side.
So how's it all gone for you then? Like in those 8 months, how's it like? What's the vibe been? How's that felt?
The vibe, it's been good. I mean, obviously to start with, coming from uni, you can sort of pick and choose your own hours. So I think for like any graduate, going to a 9 to 5. It's intense to start with, like, because you realise that this is life.
Yeah.
It's not
big
just
change.
Sleeping through your lectures. If I said to my boss, I'm not coming in at 9 o'clock, I went out last night, she's not going to be too impressed.
No, you got to drag yourself out of that bed and get there. Yeah. No matter what you've done.
And drive there.
But is there anything surprised you like with the Next environment overall? What's that been like?
Yeah, because obviously like it's a big corporate firm.
Yeah, you look at it like that from the outside, don't you? Yeah.
And you think people, I don't know, everyone is so friendly. And I know everyone probably on every single episode you do says that. But everyone wants to they're genuinely interested in you. They want to talk to you. Everyone wants to know what people do and they want to help each other out. And they're really good at sort of seeing, I'd say, potential in people and realising where they'd also be a good fit for. I think on the grad scheme, especially, there's already been a few moves where they know people would be better suited to different places, which is nice to see because in a big company, you might not always get that because your team might want to keep you because they think you're great.
Yeah, it's not that. Yeah, there's none of that. Yeah, I totally agree. I see that all the time and I hear it all the time on here as well. You know, so many people that are like, oh, I started in store or I started in distribution and now I'm a buyer or I'm this, I'm that. There's so many opportunities, I think. That's the way I always phrase it.
And it's such a vast company with so many different departments. Like every time someone says they work for someone and you think, what do they do? Like, what is that?
Yeah, but that's the beauty, I guess, with you coming in. Yeah, you're just here to kind of, I guess, part of the scheme and everything is for you to just come in and learn and
take everything
in and see where you do want to go, I guess.
Yeah. So we sort of got stuck in first 3 months. And then we ended up on like a tour of distribution for 8 weeks where we went literally everywhere, loss prevention, QC. So that's quality control. So anything, if a Nike trainers came in, we'd relabel it. Sort of seeing all the different niches in warehousing, not just...
Was that quite eye-opening?
Yeah, because I didn't realise there was a lot of things that I learned, some stuff applicable to nets and some stuff not. Like even silly things like, you know, the sprinklers?
In the warehouse?
Yeah, this is a bit of a tangent.
Right, yeah. No, that's fine, it's fine. I'm with you.
But any sprinkler.
Yeah.
So you know, like the fire alarm goes off, but the sprinklers don't.
Yeah.
And you sort of think, oh, why did the sprinklers not go off? But it's because there's a wax seal around the top of it. So if the fire gets up to it and it melts the wax, then it starts it. You might already know that.
No, I didn't know that. I did not know that, but there you go.
But it's just like, and you're like, oh gosh.
Yeah, so it's just constant. So does it feel like an extension of uni, or does it feel very different?
It does feel like an extension of uni. Like I saw a video and this girl was saying how first year of working is a bit like first year of uni.
Right.
And I can definitely feel that because obviously it's serious, you've got a job, but you've got a bit of leeway. If you do make a mistake, people are very forgiving.
Yeah. But then, I mean, obviously you've been here like 8 months. I've been here like 15 years, so long time. I don't think that doesn't go though. Actually, like,
Does it not?
No, like I think where it's a thing is obviously if you keep making the same mistake, then obviously someone will be like, "You're like, what's going on?
Are you listening?
Yeah, are you listening, or is everything okay? You know?
Yeah.
But I think if you make a mistake, no one's just going to like come down on you like with like a ton of bricks and go, oh look, you've messed this up, you've ruined the company. That's not the culture here. Like it's always more like what did you learn from that?
Yes.
And
why did it go wrong?
Or why did it go wrong? And what's the solution? And what we're going to do to improve it? And then actually you might end up coming with something better out of it.
Yeah.
Because you're always going to learn more from a mistake or a failure, aren't you? Than you know,
if everything goes well all the
if
time.
everything goes well all the time, you're just like, this is great. Like, I mean, it's a nice feeling, but you're not really learning anything.
But I think with nets, like everything that you saw as a graduate, you sort of think you're not going to have much say in what happens. But I could come up, like literally go to us and think, oh, I think that'd be a good idea. And it's literally just like, yeah, go ahead, try it, see what you can do. And I feel like I didn't expect that. I thought it'd be like go through 1,000,000 people for someone to go, oh yeah, she can do that. But it's literally like, yeah, if you think that's a good idea, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's one thing as well that I've heard many times over the years, especially from Simon's CEO, of like, you know, when he does his end of year results, that, you know, it's not next isn't like him and the board sitting there coming up with all these ideas. It's everyone just coming up with these small ideas that just grow.
Yes.
You know, and it's just like there's so many examples where, you know, even people just like, I can't think of one off the top of my head, but it could be just like, oh, we should tweak this slightly on the way the packaging is done, and it could save money, or it could speed the process up by like 10 minutes, which means the customer gets the parcel. All of these things.
Yeah, tiny changes.
And that's what it's built on, but everyone's got a part to play in it, so... It is really, really good. And it's good you're feeling that already, you know, 8 months in, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, coming on as a graduate, you don't think you'd even get a look in that sense. Yeah. And probably in a lot of grad schemes, you wouldn't.
No. Yeah, you're not just there as a number or anything. You are. I think that's what's different with whether it's a grad scheme, trainee scheme, internship. Even if you're doing to a point like a work experience, like come and do something that's going to actually add value.
Yeah.
You're there because we want you to add value, not because of, you know.
Yeah, you've taken a punt on us.
Yeah. And like, you know, give us like, make it work both ways. Yeah. 100%. And what is because you explain kind of the overall sort of grad scheme and what you do. What's like a day-to-day for you though? Like what do grads do?
Okay. So obviously everyone's a bit different because we all work in different areas.
Yeah.
But I would say my team in Total Platform, they've sort of seen that I came from a maths degree.
Okay.
So I think they've seen that I've got a bit of a knack, maybe could be the word, for data analytics.
Oh, wicked.
So they've let me sort of take a lot of responsibility in that part.
Wicked.
So at this point now, like I do a lot of the analysis for all the brands, like the logistics side, which is great because they had the plan for me to be a brand partnership manager. So when a new client comes on, I would manage that relationship with the logistics. But instead they've gone, oh, actually, she's quite quite quick, quite trendy. We'll get her to do that. And it's nice that they've took us on and they've sort of let us find our own niche.
Yeah, 100%. And where's that come from, by the way? Like that kind of numbers, analytical math thing? Did you stumble into it, or is it something you've always loved?
I would say when I left school, wanted to be a doctor and a dentist, wasn't successful, so I ended up doing a maths degree at Leeds because I looked at it and I was like, oh, I'm the best at maths, so that'll work.
Oh.
Really rogue choice. I just wanted to go to uni, I think.
Oh, right, just for the experience. Yeah.
Wanted to see a new city, follow all my friends, that type of thing. Probably not the best idea. Probably should have waited out and thought about it a bit more. And yeah, I guess with that course, you do some like coding and bits like that. So it sort of teed me up. It's a bit like learning Spanish and then like, because I coded in Python at uni and R, which are two like different languages. And then at work now I code in SQL. So it's a bit like if I could speak French and Spanish, then learning Italian's not as hard.
Oh.
Type of a vibe.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. I'm following you. That's so interesting though that you went from that kind of medical kind of way to then numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as I was leaving uni, like squaring everything up in third year, me and my friends were chatting and I was like, all I want is a fashion job with numbers. And I just thought that's so unrealistic. And then I sort of manifested it for myself, I guess.
Yeah, no, and it's good that the management team and all the team that are running the graduate program have seen that that's what you're good at, that's what you enjoy.
Yeah.
And then are fueling it, I guess, hey?
Yeah, because they could have just been like, oh, that's trendy, she does that, but we've got this plan and that's what she's doing. But instead they've just been like...
And is there any sort of like projects or anything they've specifically giving you then with that as well that are like, we'd love you to get stuck into this?
Yeah, so now I attend all of the brand's QBRs, which is a quarterly business review. So
right, got you.
It'll be like every quarter with a brand sort of going through the numbers. But like I get to put the full thing together. And you can also then like listen and hear from the team, like from the numbers part, how they would want to see it. Because obviously going from uni where you're only managing yourself and your own work to seeing how someone else might want something to be presented, it's nice to have different opinions. And then obviously you can sit and talk through it. And it's nice that you can talk to the brands about it. As like a graduate that's been here 8 months and I can say, oh, this is what I've done.
Yeah. Taking that ownership and responsibility, I guess, which must be nice so early in the career, yeah?
Yeah, no, 1,000,000%.
Nice.
But the biggest project I do is, it's called a red zone.
All right, okay, sounds a bit scary.
Yeah, it's not. And I'm pretty sure everyone's sick of me talking about it.
Right.
But basically it's like, out of the stock holding for the brand, what have they got that's of high cover? So the amount it sells and how much we've got in stock.
Okay.
And then versus how much we've got. So if you've got loads and loads of it and it's barely moving, that would be classed as red, because we don't want all of our brand stock holding to not be moving and just sat collecting dust.
Right. So you're analysing that then.
Yes.
And you're finding out what that is and then relaying that back to the brand.
Yeah.
And then from that then new decisions are made.
Yeah. Like instead of putting these set of SKUs into Markdown, I'm going to put these set in. And then we can shift some of it out, or I'm going to add more or a deeper depth of Markdown, so discount more.
Okay, which then ultimately impacts sales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that is really interesting, actually. It's probably one of those things, again, it's like, every time I speak to people here on this, it's like you just don't realise the level of detail and depth that some of these roles go into, which then either result in the decision on the product or the way the brand's pursued, or in your case, the way it's distributed or sales. It's all interconnected. And
because it makes it feel a bit like more, it's not obviously not an e-com job, but you sort of get that sort of like, oh, well, you've got that sat there, so maybe have a little bit of a think. Yeah. Because obviously we can't make decisions for the brands. We can just advise or highlight issues.
Yeah. Cool. Quick fire round then. Yeah. Nice and quick. This or that, one or the other.
Okay.
So work constantly from a messy desk, but you can find everything, right? Yeah. Or work from a clean desk, but you can't find anything.
The first. My desk is so messy.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, what? No way. Like, we're talking, how messy we talking?
Depends on the day of the week. If it's a Friday, we've got every probably water bottle on my desk that I've brought. My tea's probably be left from 3 days ago.
No,
like, hellish.
No. Oh.
I'll try clean it up on a Friday, but it still looks awful because I'm a clutter person.
Right.
I like stuff to look at.
Is that just general? Is that you're just quite not messy, but just like
That's definitely a word. Organised chaos.
organised chaos?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And in terms of like, keeping with this or that, 15-minute catch-ups, or you have weekly long-hour check-ins, so short and sharp or longer.
Depends how busy I am. I do like a long one though.
Okay, we'll go for that.
Yeah.
We'll go for that. Every meeting you go to, you have to share a mandatory fun fact about yourself every meeting, or you have to hug everyone in the room.
Oh, hug. I'm such a
you're
hugger.
a hugger.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a hugger. Okay.
Almost hugged you today.
Did you?
I could feel myself.
Oh, really? Oh, I am not a hugger, so I appreciate that,
Some people aren't.
No, I'm a hugger once I get to know the person.
Yeah.
And I like that. But first meet, I'm not. I can't believe that. That's so funny. It would have been funny if you had. Your office chair makes a squeaky noise every time you move, or the air conditioning is always too cold and too hot. So you're that person who's got that squeaky chair.
No one wants to be them.
No.
I'm going too hot, too cold.
Are you hot or cold? What
In our office, it's normally cold.
Yeah, but what do you prefer, hot or cold?
Probably cold.
Yes.
A million percent. You don't want to be sweating at your desk.
No. We're constantly in our office because it's got to that time of year, put the aircon on. And then some people are like, it's too cold. And it's
Too
like,
hot.
yeah, it's too hot. And it's like, aircon wars.
Does your windows only open like this much as well?
Yeah, but then people open the windows when the aircon's on. It's like, come on, we've got to be clever, people. We've got to be clever. We've got to be clever. Share a desk with a loud eater. Oh. Or share a desk with someone who talks to themselves constantly.
I hate the loud eating. It'd have to be talks to themselves.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Your computer mouse never... Sorry, I'll start again. Your mouse never stops working sporadically, so it's like go in. Yeah. Or your keyboards randomly swap letters.
The mouse, because I got some couscous stuck in my mouth, so it sort of does that anyway.
Oh my God.
It got stuck in the little ball bit at the bottom.
Oh, going back to the messy desk then. Yeah.
Constant issue.
Yeah. And if there is anyone like listening to this, and you were going to be like, maybe they're thinking, right, should I join a grad scheme? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's in distribution. What do I do? What advice would you give them?
Oh, if they were wanting to apply for a position.
Yeah, if they're wanting to apply for a position, yeah.
I would say be yourself. I think Next looks a lot for personality. When I met all the grads that had been selected, I sort of met them and I was like, I can see why all of you have been picked. Like, you're all really nice. We're all going to really get along. So literally be yourself, show your personality. I don't think... Obviously, I did a master's degree. I know nothing about warehousing when I started. But anyone can learn about it. As long as you're willing and you want to try, I think Next really appreciate that. And you can show that you're interested.
I think that's a really, really solid answer, I think that's great advice. I totally agree with you, and I think it's a great place for us to end as well. So Thank you for coming on.
That's okay.
Yeah, appreciate it, and good luck with the rest of the,
grad scheme.
Yeah, the grad scheme, yeah. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.